it comes from Otis Brown, and it goes like, they may see your glory, but they will never understand your story. And storytelling is the oldest form of entertainment. And I've heard this quote as well of like, what entertains you trains you. So the stories that we listen to, the traditions that we have, and not to say that they're not necessary, because traditions through storytelling has moved us through culture for centuries. I mean, from hunter-gatherers to civilization.
Yeah.
But we have to understand that some stories, we have to know who's the teller and understand why they tell those stories. But then also give pause and allow ourselves to realize, okay, where are these questions coming from? Or where are these stories coming from? Why do they tell these stories? And what part of these stories relate to me? So I can move and take those stories and allow it to be like, okay, this part of the story makes sense to me. This part of the story doesn't make sense to me. Do I want to know more about this story? But how are these stories making me as a person? First, think about who am I? Second, it makes us think what's possible. But third, makes us realize, what do we say to achieve what's possible? Those are the three things that I feel like when it comes to storytelling, that without those three questions, we get stuck accepting what people tell us and get stuck accepting the limiting beliefs from stories that people give us.
Yeah, when you get into a point where you are really good at storytelling, I think that's important to help change people and bring people to the next level, because people usually can see themselves in your story, right?